Hi, this is Steven from Just Got Played, and I'm going to unbox Villagers Shifting Seasons, which is an expansion to Villagers. So I just had this delivered from the Kickstarter, so you can see I have Kickstarter extras included. We'll take a look at those. But you can see, the base game is included, and this includes 4 expansion modules and a new single-player mode. All right, so let's see what we've got in here. So it's an oddly shaped box, but I doubt I'm going to keep it anyway. Everything is supposed to fit in the base game box. All right, so to start off with, we have the rule book. All right, introduction, list of all the components there. How to set up the expansion. The road is set up differently with the expansion. You shuffle the cards in and just deal, rather than have starting ones up there for some variety. The events, you have to do it set up as well. There are team cards to put out. New villagers, those just get shuffled in. The clay suit, when you're playing with 4 or 5 players. Monastery mode is the new solo mode. All right, and there must be more of the solo mode. Customizing villagers, clarifications on the events. That's nice. And clarifications on special villagers. All right, credits. An ad for another one of their games, and an overview of a full round. So that's nice. All right, what do we got in here? There is a marker. Not actually sure what that marker is for. Maybe that's part of the solo mode. I don't know. It's kind of cool though. Nice wooden piece. What is this? Oh, this is the stretch goals. Rules for the stretch goals. Not quite sure what's in there, but I guess we'll figure it out here in a second. All right. All right. So those maybe these are the stretch goals. I don't know. Wonder if it's going to keep them. I wonder if they were packaged separately. So I think these might have been stretch goals. These are for the solo mode. 2 new bits for the original solo mode. I don't know if they go with the new solo mode. All right, are these? Yeah, these are the events, right? So normally when a stack runs out, you have 2 of them that are the market that do the first market and the second market, which is the end of the game. But the other stacks didn't do anything when they were depleted, but now they do, because you can have these events: spring, summer, autumn, winter events. All right, aqueduct. So these are new sort of goals or objectives. I think this is for one of the expansions for villagers. All right, there's a miller and a baker. Inquisitor. That's kind of cool. So solitary. The glover. Outlaw. All right. Spy. Hatter. Nailer. Spooner. Okay, so yeah, all of those were the stretch goals. So that is, you won't have that if you just have the retail version of the game. But this deck of cards that I'm going to open now is what's included in the retail version of the game. So let's have a look here. So I mentioned there's the clay suit. The clay suit makes the game go a little bit longer, I suppose. But also you use it with 4 and 5 players, right? So there's the clay cards, and you get special cards, and some other stuff more. All right, let's go through all that. All right, so this is what the clay man looks like. All right, and after the clay man, you get a brick burner, and it looks like a brick layer. Yep, brick layer. There's also a potter that can come off the clay man, a tile maker, and a tile layer. Oh, and an oven maker. A ceramist. That's cool. There's the tile layer. 12 points. All right, there's another Graper card to add to the deck. So you have more Grapers. Tanner. Shepherd. I think those may just be alternate art cards, but you can add them to the deck. Here's the new special cards. I think most of these, maybe all these, are just 1 copy of each, right? So there's the engineer. All right, there's the Inventor. I think they're pretty powerful, but I haven't played with them yet, obviously. Jack of Trades, Forager, Tent Maker, Merchant, Leader. All right. So I mentioned when we were looking at the stretch goals, right, that there were spring, summer, autumn, and winter events for those stacks when they get depleted, but you only use one of these. So if you have the retail version, you'll have 3 of each. Stretch goals adds a 4th. So, there'll be a little bit of variety in what you get there. So there's festivals, townsfolk, returnees, developments, weddings, nobles, travelers, caravans, merchants, castellans, envoys, pilgrims. All right, and there's these builder teams, which are double-sided. There's the builder team and the harvest team. So these team cards. So if you've ever been in one of those situations where you just don't have enough builds or you just don't have enough food, you can discard 2 cards from your hand to take one of these. You can only ever have one of these in your village. But if you really need one of those symbols, it's another way to get those symbols. So I'm glad that that's a new option here in the game. So everybody can have one of those. All right, this is the monastery. So this is for the new solo mode. Those cards. And what do we got here? Full round sequence with all expansions. All right, there you go. Well, so that is what comes in the Villagers Shifting Seasons and with the Kickstarter Stretch Goals extras. So if you have any questions about any of that, ask me in the comments below. Or if you look in the video description, there's a link to our Discord. You can come over to the Discord channel and ask me about that as well. But until next time, thanks for watching, everybody.